Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt like your knees were arguing with you? Or maybe you've gone to reach for something on a high shelf and realized your shoulders just don't move like they used to. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get older, even the simplest movements can start to feel a little more challenging. But here's the good news: staying active after 70 doesn't mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights at the gym. In fact, the best exercises for this stage of life are gentle, easy to do at home, and incredibly effective at helping you stay strong, mobile, and independent. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 simple exercises that are perfect for anyone in their 70s and beyond. They're low impact, don't require fancy equipment, and can be done right in your living room. But more importantly, they help you stay confident in your body, whether you're getting out of bed in the morning, gardening in the afternoon, or just playing with the grandkids. You deserve to feel good in your body every single day, and these movements can help you do just that. Let's start with something so gentle, it barely feels like exercise, but it makes a big difference. I'm talking about deep breathing combined with light stretching. Now, you might be thinking, breathing? That's it? But hear me out. Most of us don't breathe deeply enough throughout the day. We take shallow breaths from the chest, especially when we're tense or tired. But when you practice slow, deep breathing, and pair it with simple stretches, like reaching your arms overhead or gently twisting from side to side, you're not just relaxing your mind. You're also expanding your lungs, improving circulation, and loosening tight muscles. This is something you can do first thing in the morning, even while sitting in bed. Just a few minutes of deep breathing with slow, mindful movement can set the tone for the entire day. You'll feel more awake, more at ease, and more in tune with your body. Another wonderful movement to bring into your daily routine is a simple seated leg raise. If standing exercises feel like too much at first, that's perfectly okay. Grab a sturdy chair, sit up nice and tall, and slowly lift one leg at a time, holding it up for a few seconds before lowering it. It's a small movement, but it's incredibly effective at strengthening the muscles in your thighs and hips, the very muscles that help you get in and out of a chair, climb stairs, and keep your balance. And the best part? You can do it while watching TV or listening to music. It's about building strength without strain. Over time, you might find your legs feel steadier, and those everyday tasks become just a little bit easier. Now, let's talk about balance, because staying on your feet is something none of us take for granted. One gentle exercise that helps improve balance is simply standing behind a chair and lifting one foot off the ground for a few seconds at a time. Keep your hand on the back of the chair for support, and switch legs after a few tries. Start with 5 seconds. Then build up to 10. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. This tiny movement activates all those little stabilizing muscles in your ankles, knees, and hips, muscles that quietly keep you upright every day. And the more you practice, the less likely you are to feel wobbly or unsteady. Even just a few minutes a day can help you move with more confidence and reduce your risk of falling. I've spoken with many folks in their 70s and 80s who feel nervous about exercising. They're afraid of pushing too hard or hurting themselves. But the truth is, gentle movements like these are not about pushing, they're about reconnecting with your body. They're about honoring where you are right now and giving yourself the gift of movement in a way that feels safe, doable, and empowering. Maybe you're recovering from an injury. Maybe your joints are a little stiff in the morning. Or maybe it's just been a while since you've had a regular routine. That's okay. There's no shame in starting small. The important thing is to start. Every time you sit up straighter, every time you stretch a little further or hold your balance a second longer, you're investing in your own strength and freedom. You're saying, my health matters. My body matters. I still have so much living to do, and I want to do it well. Now that we've explored how deep breathing, seated leg raises, and balance work can help you feel stronger and more stable, let's continue with a few more gentle exercises that keep your body moving and your spirit lifted. You know, one of the best things about gentle exercise is that it doesn't have to feel like work. It can feel like a kind of moving meditation, a time to reconnect with yourself, breathe a little deeper, and let go of tension. That's exactly what makes our next movement so powerful. It's something called wall push-ups. Don't worry, this isn't the floor kind. You won't need to get down on your hands and knees. All you need is a wall and a little space. Stand facing the wall, just about an arm's length away. Place your hands flat against it, at shoulder height, and slowly bend your elbows as you lean in toward the wall. Then gently push yourself back to the starting position. That's it. But what this simple move does is incredible. It strengthens your chest, shoulders, and arms without putting pressure on your joints. It also helps maintain upper body strength, which is something many people lose as they get older without even realizing it. And here's the thing, upper body strength is what helps you carry groceries, open jars, and hug your grandkids tight. You don't need to do dozens, just start with a few each day. Over time, your arms will thank you. Another movement I love to recommend, especially for folks who may have arthritis or joint stiffness, is gentle marching in place. It sounds so simple, but this small movement is a full body booster. Just stand tall, or sit if that's more comfortable, and lift one knee at a time, like you're marching. Swing your arms a bit if you can. You can put on your favorite music and treat it like a mini dance session. What makes this so effective is that it gets your heart rate up gently, improves circulation, and wakes up the muscles in your legs, hips, and core. It's also great for coordination and balance. And when done regularly, even for just a few minutes, it can help you feel more energized and ready to tackle the rest of your day. Now, you might be wondering, do I really need to do all these exercises every day? And the honest answer is no. You don't have to do everything, every day. This isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Even choosing 2 or 3 of these movements and doing them for 10 or 15 minutes most days of the week can make a huge difference. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You do it every day, not because it's exciting, but because it keeps things running smoothly. Movement is the same way. When you treat it like a daily habit, like something you just do, no matter what, you'll begin to notice the small victories. Like getting up from the couch without using your hands. Or walking up the stairs with less effort. Or simply feeling more grounded in your body. Let me share a quick story with you. A friend of mine, her name is Joan, turned 74 last year. For most of her life, she hadn't been much of an exercise person, as she put it. But she started doing a few of these gentle movements each morning, breathing, leg lifts, a bit of wall push-ups while waiting for her coffee to brew. Within a month, she called me and said, "I didn't think it was doing much, until I realized I went through an entire day without needing a nap." That may sound small, but to her, it was everything. That little boost in energy gave her the confidence to walk to the market again. To rejoin her book club. To feel like herself again. That's what this is all about. Not just building muscle, but building momentum. When you feel strong in your body, your entire world opens up. You feel more independent, more capable, more you. And that's what we all want, isn't it? To feel like ourselves, fully and completely, for as many years as we can. Of course, there are days when motivation slips. That's human. But here's a little tip that might help. Tie your movement to something you already do. For example, every time you wait for the kettle to boil, do 5 wall push-ups. Or while brushing your teeth, march in place for 1 minute. Stack your habits. It's a gentle way to remind your body that it's still active, still alive, still moving forward. And over time, those tiny movements turn into powerful habits. So far, we've talked about stretching with breath, strengthening your legs while seated, improving balance behind a chair, working your upper body at the wall, and marching gently to keep your heart and joints happy. These are the kinds of movements that meet you where you are, no judgment, no pressure. Just simple, intentional movement that reminds your body it still has so much to give. Now, let's keep going. There's one more gentle movement I want to share with you, and it's one of the most calming and effective ways to wind down your day. This last movement I want to share with you is something that's as calming as it is powerful. It's called seated twisting, and it's a beautiful way to end your day, or begin it with more ease. You don't need anything fancy. Just sit comfortably in a sturdy chair, place your feet flat on the floor, and let your hands rest gently on your thighs. Then, slowly turn your upper body to one side, using your hands to lightly hold the side of the chair for support. Pause. Breathe. Then gently twist to the other side. That's it. What this does is incredible. It keeps your spine flexible, improves digestion, and helps release tension built up throughout the day. You'd be surprised how much stress we carry in our backs and shoulders without even realizing it. Gentle twisting helps loosen that grip. And there's something meditative about it too. The movement is slow, deliberate, and deeply relaxing. Many people find it helps them sleep better, breathe easier, and even think more clearly. And if you ever feel a little stiffness when you get out of bed in the morning, this movement can help your body feel more awake and aligned. It's like a gentle wake-up call for your spine. Think of it as oiling the hinges on a door. That slight shift, that soft movement, it makes everything open and move more freely. You deserve that kind of ease. Now, I know that starting something new, even something as gentle as this, can sometimes feel overwhelming. But here's something I want you to remember: it's okay to begin small. You don't have to do all 6 movements every single day. Just choose one. Start there. Let it be part of your routine. And when you feel ready, add another. It's not about doing it perfectly. It's about doing it consistently. The truth is, your body responds to even the smallest effort with gratitude. Every step you take, every stretch you try, it matters. And over time, you'll notice the difference. Your energy will last longer. Your posture will feel stronger. Your mood, brighter. Movement creates momentum, not just physically, but emotionally too. It reminds you that you're still growing, still capable, still full of life. One of the most important things we can do as we age is stay connected to our bodies, not out of fear, but out of love. Your body has carried you through decades of life. It deserves kindness, not punishment. And these gentle movements? They're a way of saying thank you. A way of keeping the connection alive. I want you to take a moment right now and just breathe. Feel your body as it is. There's strength there, even if it feels quiet. There's resilience in your bones, in your muscles, in your breath. You are not fragile, you're seasoned. And that's a kind of strength no one can teach. You've earned it. So today, if all you do is take 5 minutes to stretch your arms and legs, to breathe deeply, to move gently, that's enough. That's more than enough. Because it's a step toward health, toward joy, toward a life that feels fuller, more independent, and more you. Before we wrap up, let me quickly remind you, these movements are designed to support your body, not stress it. Always listen to how you feel. If something doesn't feel right, skip it or modify it. If you're unsure, talk to your doctor. Your safety always comes first. And if any of this resonated with you, if you felt a little spark of inspiration, or just the comfort of being understood, I'd love to hear about it. Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what movement you're going to try first. Or tell me about a time you surprised yourself by doing something you thought you couldn't do. And if this video helped you in any way, please take a second to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. There's a good chance they're looking for a gentle way to feel strong again too. Thank you for spending this time with me. It means a lot. And wherever you are right now, just know, you're not alone on this journey. You've still got so much to offer, so much to experience, and so many moments of joy ahead. Here's to living well, moving gently, and embracing every year with strength and grace. You've got this.